And here's for Jackie.
No, you said I could have it. So you said you're going to move it down. You said I could have it. No, cream strawberry, Dad. You have cream strawberry?
I beat him. I didn't need it. I didn't need it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
It just happened that he was off and I was on. It didn't mean that I couldn't get it. It's just that I saw it.
I play. And I'll move. I give it to Rose.
Does everybody have a Haggadah?
I got it.
No? Well, yes.
A little bit. We're talking yarmulke. Everybody has the, good evening. Actually, it's New York for my wife and a girlfriend, combining together 4 or 5 different Haggadahs, the best of each, and trying to produce it for children's Seder. So there's a lot of English in there, there's some Hebrew English, and everybody can participate and read. And we think we should have a very nice Seder, and the children should be able to enjoy it. As we know, the Seder is something that's taken place for over 2,000 years. And here as Jews in America, we're going to continue the tradition. Seder means order. And the Seder has a very specific order that we're going to follow. We're going to begin, as we start on page 1, with the ancient story of Israel's redemption from the bondage in Egypt. The purpose of this Seder is to afford us the opportunity to recall the dramatic and miraculous events which led to the exodus from an ancient land of slavery. The Bible centuries ago instructed us to meet, as we do tonight when it declares, "And thou shalt tell thy son in that day, saying, It is because of that which the Lord did for me when I came forth out of Egypt." By this the Bible means that young and old should gather on the eve of Passover in order that we might relate to the children and to all this thrilling chapter in the history of our people.
Let's do it again.
Not yet.
With the candles.
But we don't have a match.
We don't need to light the candles.
Jack to the rescue.
Watch the cup.
Hey.
Okay. A new way of
Hold
lighting.
it tight, please.
Grandpa. Grandpa. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Grandpa.
Baruch atah Adonai Malcolm Mashiach Yeshua Mitzvah B'Sivan L'Hadmir Shel Yom Tov.
Amen. Thank you, God, for the festive lights and for bringing our family and friends together to celebrate Pesach.
Let's cover.
Next, we'll do the Kiddush.
Let's cover.
Scott, you want to do the Kiddush with me?
Well, Daddy.
Haggadah. Amen.
Let the glass of wine. Let the glass of wine.
This wine stands for the sweetness and the joy in the holiday. Next, we have the traditional Seder plate.
A bowl, parsley, and an egg.
Okay, and what is harosis for? What's the meaning of haros?
Cement between the breasts.
Okay, and what is the phone for?
A gift to God.
And the egg?
A new life. No life.
And the parsley?
Real life.
Spring. Okay, and the bitter herbs?
The bitter times. The
Okay,
bitter
and the
times.
salt water?
Daddy is that the Jewish people cried.
Very good. Okay.
Daddy.
We go through traditional washing of the hands. There's no blessing said on this. And next we take a piece of parsley, the carcass, which Does everybody have parsley in their different place?
We do.
Okay, we take a little piece, and this also represents spring and renewal and revival of life.
Take it, Harrison, that's it.
I don't want to eat it. Here.
And we dip it in the salt water, the tears of the people.
Thank you, Harrison.
And we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri ha'adamah. Scott, you want to read that in English?
Thank you, Harrison.
Yeah, today, show him where?
That's on page
To read
2.
in English?
Oh, you don't have it then?
What
I'm
Half
sorry.
price.
The prayer, blessed art thou under Papa.
Okay, as we go to page 3, we break the middle matzah.
That was good. I love parsley.
Now,
My favorite food.
the matzah is the bread of poverty, which our ancestors ate in the land of Egypt.
I got two in it.
All who are hungry come eat. All who are needy come and celebrate Passover with us. Now we celebrate here. Next year, may we celebrate in Israel. And now at the top of page 3 comes from?
She knows what it
You got
doesn't know.
Afikomen.
Yes, what is it? That's a Greek word, and it means dessert. And years ago, the Greeks spoke, or the Jews spoke, a type of Greek, and that's where the word comes from. What's the sentence? We're going to break it. And we hide this piece somewhere in the room.
Daddy, don't forget that little bear.
In a
Okay.
special pumpkin bag that Danielle made.
Put it in a special bag. We hide it in the room. And after the meal, the children have to find it. And the Passover Seder doesn't end until they locate it. So if they don't find it, we'll be here all night.
Then we're all gonna split it for dessert. Oh, don't break Ben. Daddy's gonna hide it later when no one's looking.
Okay. Why is this night different from all other nights? Minus Tanor Halayla Hazeh Mikor Halaylos.
Let Danielle say it. Very nice.
Well, you can read it from his
Where is
There's
his?
another full question.
Wait, I can do it.
Okay, you can do it from there.
Show him where.
Where is his? Manish Tana.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Mikol Halelot. Mikol Halelot. Shabahol Halelot. Anu Ofin. Hametsu Matzah. Hametsu Matzah. Halayla Haza. Halayla Haza. Somebody come here.
Which one? No, because I think we're not behaving. We're gonna go. Very nice.
Okay, now we'd like to have two people from.
On all other nights, we eat many kinds of vegetables and herbs. Why do we eat bitter herbs, mara, at our Seder?
Okay, question 1.
Question one.
The one before that.
On all of them.
On all other nights, we eat all kinds of bread and crackers. Why do we eat only matzah on Pesach?
Now, question.
Nights we don't usually dip one food into another. At our Seder we dip the parsley in salt water and the bitter herbs in parsley. Why do we dip foods twice tonight?
Number 4.
Anybody else? Number 4.
Why do you eat sitting up straight? Why do we lean on a pillow tonight?
Where's our pool?
Harrison has brother next to Daddy.
All right, then we're gonna just go on.
Okay.
No, I'm just doing it at the table.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go in Egypt.
I know, but I don't know if it is still.
Because the slaves had to work very hard building cities for Pharaoh. Let's pretend we are slaves and working. Bang, 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 bang your hammers now. Bang, 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 strike a mighty blow. For it's work, work, work every day and night. For it's work, work, She is swimming, swimming, swimming. The princess, she is swimming in the river Nile. She finds the baby Moses, Moses, Moses. She finds the baby Moses in the river Nile.
Okay, Danielle, let's wait later.
Called Pharaoh. The Jewish people who lived in Egypt were slaves. They had to work very hard, building cities and palaces for Pharaoh.
Helen, you want to read?
Basket on the river bank so Pharaoh wouldn't find him. When Pharaoh's daughter, the princess, came down to the river to swim, she found the baby and decided to take him home to the palace. She named the baby Moses. In Hebrew, his name means bring him out of the water.
Working hard for Pharaoh. He didn't like a country where people were mean to the Jews, so he left Egypt and became a shepherd in a land far away.
One day, it was the voice of God. God told Moses to go back to Egypt to free the Jewish slaves and take them away from cruel Pharaoh.
Moses returned to Egypt. He went to see the Pharaoh and told him to let my people go.
Mommy,
The Pharaoh refused to listen to him. God was angry with the Pharaoh and punished him 10 times.
So long as others had to be sacrificed for its sake. We shall therefore diminish the wine in our cups, as we recall the plague's visits upon the Egyptians, to give expression to our sorrow over the losses which plague exacted. We now recite the list of 10 plagues, pouring off wine as each plague is mentioned.
So now as we do the plagues, we take our plagues that God put upon the Egyptians to let the Israelis leave Egypt. So we go blood, frogs, gnats, flies, locusts, darkness, finally slaying of the firstborn. Does anybody know these in Hebrew if they want to repeat?
The Ten Commandments.
Not standing.
Frogs on his and frogs on his bed. Frogs here, frogs there. Number.
Oh, okay.
You'll remember when you hear the music.
No. If I hate him, I hate him.
Right, do this guy.
You okay?
Thank you, Scott. That was
Music land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. The Lord told Moses what to do. Let my people go to lead the children of Israel through. Let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go.
God brought even more terrible punishment upon the Egyptians. Finally, Pharaoh told Moses to take the Jews out of Egypt. The people got ready very quickly. They didn't have time to bake bread for their journey. Instead, they put raw dough on their backs. The sun baked into hard crackers called matzah.
I think I saw the movie last
The
week.
Jewish people followed Moses when they got to the sea. Moses held up his walking stick, and the sea divided. The people walked across on dry land and came to the desert. The Jews were very happy to be baked it
That's right, yeah, you got it right.
into hard crackers called matzah.
Okay, next,
The Seder. Mara reminds us of the bitter and cruel way Pharaoh treated the Jewish people when they were slaves in Egypt.
Why do we dip foods twice at the Seder? We dip bitter herbs in the charoset to remind us of how the Jewish slaves worked in Egypt. The chopped apples and nuts look like clay, which the Jews used to make bricks for building Pharaoh's cities and palaces.
We dip parsley into salt water. The parsley reminds us that spring is here and new life will grow. The salt water reminds us of the tears of the Jewish slaves. Why do we lean on a pillow at the Seder? We lean on a pillow to be comfortable and to remind us that once we were slaves, but now we are free.
wash the hands. We bless our eternal our God, King of the universe. Next we take the two small matzahs and the broken one, and we say the following blessing. Do you know the blessing, Scott? You want to say it with me?
I know what
Okay. Jackie, you want to go to bed?
Okay, we're on
Seven, the parsley. Adonai, Elohim, Olam, Hooray, praise, Adonai. Should have picked a smaller piece. Good for you. You're a better
They made them.
Everybody,
Now, is there harosis on the table?
everybody make a harosa sandwich.
Can we all have
Doris, after you say them, we need some of that up there.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu.
Here, Grandma.
The Holy Temple, he took unleavened bread and bitter herbs in order to perform the law. With unleavened bread and bitter herbs shall they eat it. We go to Elijah. Grant, you want to read?
This is the cup of Elijah. There is a story that Elijah, a great teacher who lived many years ago, visits every Seder to wish everyone a year of peace and freedom. We open the door to invite Elijah to come in. As we open the door for Elijah, we also remember there are Jewish people in many places who cannot have a Seder tonight. We think of them and wish we can invite them to be at our Seder. We hope and pray that Jewish people all over the world will soon be free to celebrate Pesach and all other Jewish holidays. Now it is time for our Seder meal. Good appetite.
Hey, do we miss anything else from his Seder?
Yeah.
Where? Where's Harrison? He'll be sitting down in the middle. Go ahead, Scott.
Go ahead, Scott, do your last page.
Actually, I said that they could run it.
And ate the dog, my father bought for Susie. Ah, da, yum. Then came the cat and then came the dog and bit the cat that ate the dog. My father bought for Susie. I got ya. Then came the stick and beat the dog that bit the cat that ate the goat. My father bought for Susie. I got ya. Then came the fire and burned the stick that beat the dog that bit the cat that ate the goat. My father bought for Susie. I got ya. Then came
Millie, there's Matt and David.
That's all they got.
That's enough! The bad guys are coming! That's enough, Grandpa! I told her to jump, Grandpa! Yeah! Party time! What?
Chemo, do a chemo dance.
No.
Alright.
Stephen?
Don't do that, you'll catch your
I don't know.
Do a dance, Harrison. Do a song. Do the farmer and the jack.
The summer when the town, the summer when the town. I want to know you, the summer and the town. The summer picked away, the summer picked away. I want to know
Thinks it's a
you,
microphone.
the summer picked away. The wife picked the kid, the lady picked the kid.
You don't have to sing right into it. Let Danielle have a turn.
Okay.
No, Danielle.
I gotta do the show. Hi everybody, my name is Danielle. I'm happy to be here.
Rachel, Rosie, Fred.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody, my name is Danielle. I'm happy to be here to have a nice theater with me. I just came home from Hawaii, and I'm going to sing a song about it. Hang loose if you're on a drink. Don't try to fight it, it ain't no use. Cause when you're in Hawaii, you just hang loose.
Look at her, look at this, look at this, look at this, unbelievable. Look at this.
Let Jackie, hey Jackie. Jackie,
we don't have anyone else.
Jackie, you want to sing?
Go ahead.
You want to be a fire dancer?
He wants some microphone.
I do, you want to do frogs. Do the song about the frogs, the Passover song.
Mom. I like to sing when I'm in Cincinnati.
Roseanne. Come on, let's go, Roseanne. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mrs. Mars. Let's go, Roseanne.
I love to sing. Yes, I really do. It is fun to ride and play and watch TV too. But what I love to do, I love to sing. Oh my God, yes, I really do. Thank you.
Let's stop. No, Scott has to.
Okay, that will be the next one. I just wanted, so I wanted to tell you that the 22nd is Earth Day.
Oh, that's nice. Earth Day. What is Earth Day?
Earth Day every day.
I like to sing a song. I'd like to build a world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and
Damn, I asked you to move her coat. Okay, who wants to go?
A song of peace that goes on and never
He's so
Let him stand on a chair.
Hey,
Let him
who's the
stand on a
best
chair.
guy? Who's the best guy?
Harrison, stand on a chair. Lift up the mic now.
Now I know my ABC. Goodbye. Goodbye. At 5 years old, I go to school and play the drums. My brother's house is that me too. I love me and rap for you. My name's Kenya. I'm 5 years old. I go to school and play the drums.
She's doing a good job.
Hey, boy.
Yes, you did it for us. You did it for us at George's house.
Hey,
We saw you.
hey, he's a teacher. Let's all go.
I heard you do it.
Ryan, let him rap.
Yeah, Brian, you rap.
You
should be able to do heavy beat songs.
No, that's
Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims died, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Lift up the mic, Harrison.
Sing before we get
Everybody, sing Mr. M. Sing Mr. M. Mr. M.
Can you sing a Mr. M song? What's Mr. M?
No, R. No, sing R.
Harrison, what about Mr. S?
Party.
Cotton Candy? Can you sing any Let It People song? No.
You said it.
Let your puppy sing a Mr. M song.
Yes.
Let him sing that.
I know what you should say.
You and Scott. You want to sing Mr. M together?
Yeah.
You want to sing? Wait, don't take it. No, you have to wait your turn to your next song. Take a bow, Harrison. What are you credit for the Let It People?
Give me more and more and more.
I miss her with the munchy mouth. I munch from morning to midnight, midnight to morning night. Munchy mouth, munch morning to midnight, midnight to morning night. Munchy mouth.
That's a hard.
Will help.
Ripping.
You remember Connie.
Not right now. I live in a hotel where I enjoy you. I can
You love
for you. I had
singing in a circle.
Sing Rocket
Mom, Mommy Two-Face. Hey, Scott said quiet, so be quiet. Yeah, I'll keep it over there.
Do you want to have your keys, Marty?